This is Alan Foster, 3CTVLive.com, coming to you at the air show, Geo Carlson, Chester County Air Show, annual air show. We'll be seeing planes, World War II planes, prototype planes. There's cars out here, there's rock climbs. We'll be talking to some of the vendors out here. It's all free. Chester County Airport. We're standing here with a T-28C. This was one of the training planes that the Navy used. This was right here, the arresting gear, the tail hook that the aircrafts would land on. This was a two-seater. The pilots would train in this. This was one of their main staples that the Navy used for training. I'm here with the National Guard, and you are?
Staff Sergeant Tack.
And sir, you are?
Staff Sergeant Partner.
We got cars behind us. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Guys, tell us a little bit about this vehicle right here behind me.
This is a Stryker infantry carrier vehicle. So it carries about 12 guys anywhere we need to go.
All right. And how do we get more young men and young women involved in the National Guard? What do they got to do?
They got to talk to Staff Sergeant Partner.
All right, so Staff Sergeant, what do they need to do to get involved?
Well, contacting me is the first thing, and then what you do is from there, we sit down, look at some paperwork, and see what kind of options we can provide. So.
All right, we're here at the National Guard. I'm here with Mark. Mark, how are you?
Very well, hi.
Mark, tell us a little bit about your plane.
Well, it's a Velocity XL-RG. It's a kit plane from a company in Sebastian, Florida that we built in our garage. We've been flying around since 2010. It's 300 horsepower, 200 knots, carries 5 people for about 1,000 miles.
So I understand you're going to do a little flying today.
Yeah, we were worried the weather wasn't so great earlier today. Fog's come up. We're going to take it up in about 15 minutes and go down the runway, do some fast passes for the crowd.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about what you've done in your plane.
Well, we've done some upgrades to the gear legs. We've done some interior upgrades, put some USB ports and things in. We've pretty much gotten it to about where we want it at this point.
All right, thanks for talking with us. Have a great flight today.
See you in the air in a few.
All right. We're looking at a 1944 Aranca. This was a spotter plane, fully restored by a gentleman who never flew it. It was a World War II vet, flew a B-25, and this is at the Air Museum in Reading. I'm here with Elmer. Elmer, this is your 65 Corvette. Just tell me a little bit about it.
I bought it in 1997. I took ownership of it. I was the fourth owner. Gentleman had it 4 years. He said it wasn't for him. He thought he was going to have a boy, but he ended up with 3 daughters. He said it's not a car he would like to keep for them later on. So I seen the advertisement in the car, and I bought it and brought it home. And I said, man, it's going to take a lot of work to clean this thing up. But I drove around for about 4 or 5 years, and then I decided now's the time. I'm getting too old. I'm going to retire soon. So I decided to take it apart and restore it from the ground up. And that's from the frame all the way up to the top of the roof. Now, it's also convertible, so that's just the hard top on it right now. And I really like the car. I've been taking it to all kinds of shows. First show I went to, I got first place in Best of Show. And then next year I went down there and got the same thing. I was down in Philly. I was up against like 160, 220 Corvettes. Each year I was down there. So I thought I was fair enough. And everywhere I went, it seemed like every town and city that had a Corvette show, I was always in first place or best of show.
Fantastic. Elmer,
So,
listen, thank you very
you're
much
welcome.
for taking some time, and we appreciate you bringing a piece of America back to life again.
Oh yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. That's what it's all about, brother.
I'm here with.
I'm Gary Hudson, the airport manager at Chester County Geo Carlson Airport. And I just want to say that I'm really glad that this year, for the Aviation Fly-In Day, that Valley they decided they want to combine their efforts with the Fall Flying Festival. As you can see, we have a much bigger crowd here, and it's nice to see how Valley and the airport are coming together, and knowing how each department can not only help each other out, but see what's going on in both Valley and also at the airport. It's a great thing.
I'm here with Paul. Paul, tell us a little bit about this helicopter you have here.
Sure, thanks for coming out. This is Stubby, our mascot at the American Helicopter Museum, which is at 1220 American Boulevard in Westchester, PA. It's one of the many helicopters that we have in our collection. This one travels, the rest of them stay in the museum, but it's a great opportunity for kids to come out, learn about helicopters, climb on them, play with them. Great experience, and kids just love this.
Yes. Well, I see this kid loved this so much he didn't want to get out. So how long have you been doing this?
So I've actually only been with the museum a few months,
Okay.
but this traveling exhibit has been going out for about 20 years.
All right, we're here with the monster truck, and your name is?
Christy.
Christy. How'd you get this job, Christy?
7 years ago, they actually started the Wildwood Boardwalk on the beach.
Okay,
And that's how I
so
met them.
how many monster trucks do you guys have?
Two ride trucks.
Okay.
And then we do shows as well.
All right, so now we're giving rides today, so
Yes.
people can come out,
Yes.
get a ride?
Yes.
No
It's a lot
cost?
of fun. It's $10 a person.
All right, $10 a person on
Yes.
the ride to monster truck.
Absolutely.
I'm here with the owner of Flynn's Towing. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great.
And what do you have out here today?
We have a small wrecker here, we have a small flatbed here, and we have our large rotator for picking up whatever type of items we have.
I understand. This is your son?
This is my son Daniel.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Daniel.
Daniel. Daniel's going to show us how to operate this, Daniel. Go ahead, Daniel. Give me some instructions.
So we're going to take the vehicle up, get it up off the rollback here, and then we're going to rotate this, which we're letting the children play with to try out. And then we're going to bring it over and just set it on the ground here, as we are recovering a vehicle that has gone down over an embankment or lost its wheels or any casualty that we needed.
How long have you guys been doing this?
I've been doing it since 1985.
1980. How'd you get into towing?
Actually, I started in 1978, but I owned the business since '85. My dad and his partner bought the first truck in '78, and then I bought the business in '85.
And where exactly is Flynn Towing located?
We're based out of Coatesville, PA, but we go all over.
Okay. So, I see that you did a magnificent job of doing this. Now, I guess it's a lot harder when it's a real car, huh?
Yes, yes. This is a little toy, and then we're definitely just letting the kids play and letting them see what it's like to operate. It's like a big game remote control for them.
Understand?
Yeah.
I'm here at Chester County Airport with Mike at the Flying Machine here. Mike, it was a fantastic day today.
Sure was.
Tell us about a little bit about the air show.
Well, we have a great day for it, first off, and we joined with Valley Township this year. They were doing Valley Days and our air show at the same time. So it's a larger event than in the past, and the turnout seems to be very, very good.
Fantastic. I want to remind everybody, come to the Flying Machine, have some great, I understand the Reuben's fantastic, off the chart also, plus the onion soup.
Yes.
Mike, there's a few people we'd like to thank today. Who is that?
Well, I think our event, there is no charge for the public to come in, and it's done by sponsors. The local corporations around, Signature, Flight Operations here at the airport is a sponsor. The helicopter groups are sponsors here, and some of the local organizations that contribute to this event. And it's to show off to the airport to the public, and so we invite them to come in free. And of course today we've got a lot of things on display here. The local fire companies have brought their equipment out. The Stryker unit has equipment out of here, and Valley Days has a lot of things on the field here. A lot of stuff for small children to participate in, as well as the grown-ups. We got a lot of good food and beverages on the airport today, so it's a good event.
Well, we've had a fantastic day today. This was a free event. Remember, people, next year we'll be doing this again. Come out to the Chester County Airport and see what's going on out here. This is Alan Foster, 3CTVLive.com. We'll take you there.